Ben DeSanto, Product Line Manager at Nike Soccer. We've been working on our project for the last 2 years and we're really excited to finally show you the new Phantom Venom. When we started this project, we looked at ruthless finishers, the type of players that are on teams that you look to score goals. For the last 2 years, we got all around the world and spoke to the likes of Marcus Rashford, Alex Morgan, Harry Kane. Those were the players that we were inspired by to create the Phantom Venom. As we got around, we spoke to players. These players are relied on to score goals, and it's about being accurate with their shots. So we created this Strikezone Technology with that in mind. We wanted to help manipulate the ball, and so we focused in on controlling spin, accuracy, power, and elevation of the ball. For the last 2 years, we spent a tremendous amount of time in the lab environment testing materials, the geometry, location, and the type of packages that we would use in the Phantom Venom for the Strikezone Technology. This is so important because what you really want is a hard surface to kick through a ball, and we wanted to make sure that we provided the best technology possible for these players to be more accurate with their shots. The way that came to life in the lab was through an anatomical kicking machine. That's important because we wanted to take the conditions of a player's shot in a lab environment, test it out there, and then take it out to the pitch so that we could replicate it for our players. One of the most important features of the Phantom Venom is the full Flyknit Upper. What's incredible about this technology is that it's soft and moldable to your foot straight out of the box. As we talk to players, that's one of the most critical features of a boot that they look for, is to mold to their foot and have zero break-in time. The feature you also find is this partially covered lace that is stretchable Flyknit material, so that easy entry but creates a larger strike zone. The lacing system is pretty unique for the Phantom Venom. So you're lacing directly through flywire cables on the internal component of it. And what that does is it creates a customizable fit for each foot. It laces partially through the eye stay in the top area here, so that as you're pulling, it is going to stay tight as you're lacing it up and customizing that fit to your foot. One of the biggest innovations that we have on the new Phantom Venom is the Reactive 2.0 sole plate. It's a continuation of the technology that we had in Venom 3. It took us about 5 to 6 years to create that technology. The thought behind Reactive is creating more natural motion for players. These players have more agility movements when they're in tight spaces, so we wanted to make sure that they have the natural motion to get themselves free and then put a shot on goal. So something that you find unique in the Reactive plate of the new Phantom Venom is actually how we've created the stability and the structure of the plates. Typically you'll have a smooth plate here on the outside. We've actually inversed that structure so you can see what's creating the strength and the stability that you need for that additional snap. So we have bladed studs here in the forefoot for those sharp cuts in and out. We know they're not just going to cut medially, they're going to cut no matter which direction it is to get themselves free. So we have a kind of symmetrical chevron stud in the forefoot. These islands that are created here by the red color are actually harder durometer, or it's harder material. And so you have basically more natural motion. And what you want to do is you want to engage in the ground longer so that you can toe out and create more torque and more strength when you make those movements. This is the brand new Phantom Venom, and we're super excited for you to try it out.